Good evening, everyone. This is PyroFalkon. I'm playing by myself, but as you can see here, I am playing Rise of Nations. Yoshi has been having some computer problems, so we can't play this one together for a little bit, but that's alright. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I figured I'd fire one up because there's actually a very specific game scenario that I wanted to let's play here on YouTube. Now, you've seen a few of these videos before, Yoshi and me just doing, I think, a standard 3-on-3 match. But this time, we're going to do something a little different. Or I should say, I'm going to do something a little different. Now, over here, one of my favorite parts of Rise of Nations over all other RTS games is the sheer amount of winning conditions and options you can have, as you can see on the right side of the screen here. Now, what I'm doing is I'm changing victory from standard to the poorly named musical chairs. I prefer calling it RTS Knockout. And I'm going to change the elimination to capital instead of sudden death capital. Now what musical chairs is there's a counter, a timer, which I've changed to 15 minutes. The default is 10. But I've changed it to 15 minutes, and every 15 minutes, whoever is lowest on the score immediately loses. Their cities, I don't believe, convert to anyone's control, they just disappear. And it makes for a very intense, fast-paced game because you cannot, especially for me, who is typically a boomer, I can't just sit on my hands, do nothing, never pump out troops, and just work on my economy because military scores are more heavily weighted to your overall score. So this is a blast to play. I wish every RTS had it, and you know, this is what we're going to be doing today. What I'll do is every elimination will be its own video. Hopefully you'll see 7 videos with me standing as the winner, but you never know. I'm playing against 7 AI nations at the difficulty of tough, which is the neutral difficulty. I'm playing as the Americans, but everybody else is random, and everybody is against each other. So the computer will be fighting itself. It's not going to be 7-on-1, which would be absolutely insane. So yeah, let's get this going. Musical chairs, RTS Knockout at a 15-minute timer. Now I have been practicing Rise of Nations lately, so hopefully... See, you can already tell I'm dead last in the score. That's a terrible start. But, hopefully we'll be able to fix that mess. Man, everyone's just jumping in score all of a sudden. I wonder what they did. Oh, because I'm not researching stupid science like I should be. Oh, that's not good. I'm off to a bad start. I'm going to post this win or lose, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, for all I know, this is going to be one of the most fastest, most horrible messes of failure that it has ever been produced by me. But, oh, see, I'm already rocketing up the score. And this early, it's very hard to have any sort of momentum either way. I mean, obviously, you know, with the game just starting, the scores are going to be hopping around a lot. So, we'll see how we do. Now, I'm starting in this very west corner, which is actually a nice place. It's easily defensible. Mountains there. Let's explore a little bit here. I mean, I'll need more land to add to my score, but... Alright, I've got my... Civilization 2 technology, so I can build myself a second city. This is... Oh, hey, look at that. Alright. Well, this is a pretty decent city. It's within range of the trees and the mountains, so that should work. And then we'll start producing a few more villagers here. There goes my little explorer. And once again, I'm second to last in the list. That's not good. But luckily I've got 15 minutes to deal with it, so hopefully... Now my main strategy is I'm going to go for a very early wonder. I'm specifically going to go for the Terracotta Army wonder because it keeps pooping out troops constantly. And given that, you know, military troops weigh so heavily in score, it's going to be extremely important because that way I can be sure to... My apologies. That way I can be sure to keep basically getting free points as I produce units for free. So, Alright, let's get this thing going too. That increases my caravan income and my food intake. Those will both be extremely important. Now my strategy is to build early markets. That way I can get some money being produced as quickly as possible. I'm a little short on people right now. See, normally you always want your library to be producing something, but at the moment, not only do I not have the food to do that, but we have other priorities at the moment anyway. So, you'll actually see, if this game goes according to my usual tactics, you'll probably see me not necessarily fail miserably, but I'm going to have a fairly low amount of I'm going to have a fairly low score for most of the match, and then at the end I should be able to just explode into awesomeness. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's build another woodcutter's camp here. Now, what I'm doing at the moment is technically pointless, but it will make a difference eventually. Oh, wait, whoa. Don't do that. That took up a whole bunch of food. We need food. Forget it. There we go. Now we can... Yeah. Okay, this villager's just going to have to stand idle like an idiot for a little bit. That's alright. And now my merchant's getting set up here. This is going to give me a huge boost, because again, not only will I have caravan income increased for gold, but I'm pulling in more food, as you can see here. Hopefully, there, I just hit two rather. So, hopefully we've got this going now. Now, the wonder in question... I still can't build it, can I? No, I have to be at age 3, if I remember right, to build terracotta. Yep, age 3. I'll need 300 food and 300 gold, so the gold boost from this strategic resource is very useful. But now, once we start doing science here... oh yeah, obviously, let's get the capital going. Put the Senate way in the back. And I'll idly start getting some metal, but one of my weaknesses in the game is I go for metal a little too early, and it winds up biting me in the ass. So I'm going to try to not do that this time. I need some metal production, but I certainly don't need all of the metal. So, I'm going to build a barrack, start getting that out. And... Alright, let's increase... Oh, still can't do that. Need to get universities going. Come on, guys. Start producing. Let's see, if I remember right, this... Yeah, that's... Man, I lucked out getting this strategic resource, because it's going to seriously help me out in the long run. We're going to put the university back here so it's a little bit better protected. And let's see if we can get a tower going. Put that in the front here, because that's probably where the enemy will attack from. And let's see. Well, may as well go for civic level 3. And meanwhile, I'll make a couple troops. Just in case. Hopefully nothing stupid is going to happen, but you never know. Even though I'm America, my first government technology is always despotism, because it makes troops cheaper, and it's a great way to counter rushers. I don't know if I'm going to have any rushers, but, you know, this way we're going to make sure they can't stop me for very long. Alright, let's go, guys. Come on, get that tower. We need attrition, the attrition technology. That way, any enemy who walks onto our territory immediately starts getting hurt, which will help us out. Now, you are doing nothing, so you're going to build another university way back here. We now have enough knowledge, or we can go to commerce level 2. And once we start getting a decent wood production, which I actually have, I build a market in every single town, which is At first I thought it was pointless. There's a building I need to build called a temple, and building a temple in every town is pointless. But building a market in every town gets you 10 more gold per 30 seconds, which isn't honestly all that much, but this early in the game, it's significant. So that is what we are doing. Who's idle? Someone's idle. You need to stop being idle. Ooh, another mountain. Let's go over here. We'll set up a city here. I don't like putting cities this far, like, I don't like having a line of cities. I like having my cities a little bit more grouped up than that, but, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, that means the temple got researched. Where'd that temple go? There it is. Go ahead and research taxation, although I don't have the, resources to research it yet, but that's alright. We will deal with that. Alright, taxation, I'll need 80 wood. I'm very close to getting that. On my third science, we'll really be able to kick our economy in gear. So slow and painful. Oh, I hear combat. One dude. That's okay. Alright, so this dude is idle. That's alright. He can go over here and help build this city. Let's see. I'm just going to leave my troops back here for the moment. Oh, duh. Let's get our scholars going. Alright, and we'll research military level 2. I'll also build a backup library at my second town. Wait, no. Taxation first. Oh, I got taxation. I'm dumb. Alright, we're going to build a backup library here, just in case the first one of them gets destroyed. And we have a couple more idle villagers. You are going to build me a, I guess, nothing? Okay, guys. Cooperate with me here. Get me a tower. And you actually get me a lookout. Alright. Going to age 3 now. And we can build a couple more caravans to increase our gold production. So far, so good, I suppose. I'm in the middle of the pack and score, which makes me a little uncomfortable, but we'll live. We will get this. Alright, now, since you are idle, you are going to start building us lumber mills and granaries. That will increase our food and wood production. Very useful right now. Alright, we are at age 3. So now it's all about saving enough money and food so I can get my wonder. Now money is a little tight, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell off some of our metal. That's pretty good, alright. Alright, yeah, now food's a little tight, but we're just going to have to deal with that. Can't do anything about it. Okay guys, come here. Don't be slackers. Go ahead and build that, and then build me a mine. And start getting even more metal. And you, once you're done with that, how much is another barracks going to cost me? 145, I don't have the wood yet. But, we're about to hit 300 food. So now I can build my terracotta army, and the best part about being American is when you stick down a wonder, your first wonder gets instantly built. Bam. Just like that, I rocket near the top of the score. Dude, where did I pull you from? I guess do some metal. Actually, no. Actually, no. No. Give me another keep. Because the last thing I need to do is risk the terracotta army. I had that happen to me in, one of our, LPs where my terracotta army went down, like, almost instantly. Which was not fun for me. Alright, now I need, let's see. We'll go ahead and research Civic City Level 3. Oh, may as well do Commerce 3 also. I don't like doing science, or I prefer doing science first, but by doing Commerce 3 first, I can build yet another, uh-oh. Enemy borders. By doing Commerce 3, I can increase the number of caravans I have moving. That'll help us out. Make another city there. I'm spreading myself a little thin, and I'm already getting nervous about it, but gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, but once again, I really need the cash. Alright, dude. Now we need granaries in each of these towns here who is producing food, and you can see there's only a minute and a half left on the timer, so someone's going to get eliminated soon. But I'm comfortably in 3rd place, and it looks like Serena Catherine the Great is the one who's going to get killed, or eliminated, which is awesome, but it's not me. And that's not good. That's very not good. Let's see, this is where it can all go to hell. Because if that city is captured, I'm going to lose a significant number of points. And I'm not entirely sure I have the army that can deal with it. So we're going to immediately attack the supply wagon. What I need is another, I should have built a siege factory, but I didn't. And if everyone can take out that stupid supply wagon first, then the enemy will start suffering attrition damage. There we go. Alright, the supply wagon's down. You can see the little red highlights under everybody. I'm losing a lot of troops. But the ones that but the enemy is, hopefully taking a lot of damage. Come on, guys. Don't let that city go down. For the love of God, do not let that city go down. Oh, that's not good.